Today, let's talk about how deep the ocean is. 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans, and 96% of the water is seawater. Humans understand less than 5% of the ocean. The average depth of the ocean is 3,680 meters, and the deepest part is the Mariana Trench, which reaches a depth of 11,000 meters. Now, let's officially dive deeper. At 3 meters, we reach the typical depth for human swimming. At 20 to 30 meters, this is the zone for coral reefs and aquatic plants. At 40 meters, we reach the limit of recreational diving. Going deeper can cause discomfort. The world's deepest swimming pool, located in Italy, is also 40 meters deep. At 70 meters, people begin to experience hallucinations. Whale sharks live at this depth. At 100 meters, we reach the limit for professional diving. At 130 meters, the deepest underwater wading took place. At 200 meters, we enter the deep sea where light is insufficient, and the oarfish can be found here. At 300 meters, giant crabs, including the Japanese spider crab, live at this depth. The deepest free dive without equipment is 214 meters. At 500 meters, the maximum diving depth for blue whales and emperor penguins. At 600 meters, we find the barrel fish, which has a transparent head and eyes that only look upward. At 700 meters, European eels live in this zone. At 900 meters, the giant squid live here, with a body length of up to several meters. At 1000 meters, we enter a zone of complete darkness, and the number of living creatures decreases. At 1300 meters, leatherback turtles and the terrifying goblin shark are found. At 1700 meters, we encounter the largest southern elephant seals, weighing up to 5 tons. At 2000 meters, the black dragonfish, with its sharp teeth and strange appearance, lives here. At 3000 meters, sperm whales dive to hunt giant squid. At 3800 meters, the wreck of the Titanic lies at this depth, now designated as underwater cultural heritage. At 6000 meters, in 1989, the Japanese submersible Shinkai 6500 reached this depth. At 8336 meters, we find the Mariana snailfish, the deepest known fish species. At 10,660 meters, giant single-celled organisms were discovered. At 11,034 meters, the deepest part of the ocean is the Mariana Trench, also known as the Challenger Deep. The deepest point of the Mariana Trench, the Bermuda Triangle, has a depth of about 8,000 meters, making it one of the deepest parts of the Atlantic Ocean. However, compared to the Mariana Trench's 11,000 meters, the Bermuda Triangle is deep, but not the deepest place on Earth. We will dive into more details and the mysterious legends of the Bermuda Triangle in a future video. That's it for today. If you enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.